The line to kick the pitch. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Now he'll turn for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one. Wouldn't chase that time.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Man at first, one away. Just missed. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Gonzalez over to first.
He's in there.
Tries to get back and save.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Bounce to the left side. Throws to first in time. Here's some real power at the plate. Pudge Rodriguez. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
That's inside. Runner at second. 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Judge has it sized up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Mookie Betts. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, 180 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. And the right-hander deals. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Trout, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
1 strike.
That one in triple digits.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strike. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the DH, Alfonso Soriano. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Rollins in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Trout makes the play, and there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. strike one.
You're both one strike.
Two outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Rodriguez down to first. That complete. And welcome back to the ballpark. Aaron Judge at the plate. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Base hit, left center field. Around first and hustling for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Freeman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Triple digits on that last pitch. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Chipper Jones. Just missed. Judge over at first with one away. Out there to center. Mays has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And there's two down. Throw cut off to first. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Ready to go, bottom four. Now the left fielder, Eric Davis. And a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Fouled off down the right side. One away. Now it's the power speed combo. Mickey Mantle grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Strike two.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Trout on his horse. Makes the grab. Two down. Now the third baseman, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 1 so far. Out towards right center field. Makes his way towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Elly De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. That one ripped right center field. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
To first, one away here in the fifth. Trey Turner at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Runner from third comes across. It's 3-zip.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but
Runner takes off. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the fifth. That's ripped. Base hit. Around second is Turner. In there safely.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Soto now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Hit in the air, center field. Willie Mays makes the play. Runner tags for home, applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Long throw for the third out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Leading off, Tim Raines. The wind of the pitch. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. Next, Elly De La Cruz. Swings here and blasts one left field. Soto moving back for him. It's gone over the left field wall. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-2. Here's the power hitting catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. That one in the dirt. Ball one. Nobody on, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball. Gonzalez maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Judge really on his horse for this one. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swung on, belted. That one carried. And it is gone. He sends it out of here. And we're level. It's 3-3. So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Willie Mays. 1 for 2. He was late there. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and fires. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Davis, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is down low.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run. So
ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your...
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And now batting, Mike Trout. Wood back to work. Line drive. And that chance handled by Willie Mays.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. This one in the air. He's under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And now the big-time power threat, Chipper Jones. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes a mess of this one. It gets down. Throw cut off to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th. Here's a big power threat. Bobby Witt Jr.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now it's the right fielder, Tim Raines. He's already homered in this game. Check swing in the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Did not go. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And the count even 1 and 1. Now one miss.
That's the ball. 2 and 1.
The pitch. That one misses. And the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Elly De La Cruz. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Check swing. He went. Strike 1. De La Cruz goes 6 feet 5 inches, 22 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. It's in the dirt. Throw. See. Punch too late with the toss. Wouldn't chase that time. Chapman. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. Edwin Uceta takes over on the mound. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Oh, 0-2 now. To third. Slings it across. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Now here is Pudge Rodriguez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they jump out front. It's 4-3. 1 out, base is empty. Here's Turner now. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Out to short. Rollins whips it across. Turner is out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Mookie now. 1 for 3. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. And ball 1. Line drive, base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Mookie on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second and out at second. That ends the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Digging in, Alfonso Soriano. Ball 1 there.
1 out.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Line drive, that's a base hit.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Runner on the move.
2-2.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So you got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit. Big RBI for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Stepping in, Willie Mays. Runner takes off. Hung up in a rundown now. Alex Andios. Swing at a high fly ball, deep left field. That one carrying. And forget it. And now they're out in front. It's 6-4. Next to hit, Eric Davis. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And here it comes. That clips the corner. Got him swinging. And now the first baseman, Mickey Mantle. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Waste no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now the third baseman, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And the righty deals.
Ball. 1-1.
Here goes the runner. Ripped to the right center. And that should be extra bases. Oh, what a stop. Not in time. He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and that
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and it's 8-4. So digging in, Elly De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes the pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Check swing, no appeal. Nice grab. Throws from his knees. They get the out, and that'll do it. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's Juan Soto. Robin Roberts gets the call from the pen.
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The pitch. Swings through that one.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Snags it on the run. One up, one down. Here's Mike Trout. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over there. In the air, out towards left center. Sizing this one up. Nabs it. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Aaron Judge. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Judge rips that one. Willie Mays makes the play, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez.
The catcher,
The wind of the pitch. De La Cruz tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
And the batter now, Alfonso Soriano. Foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got it. And 2 away now. Jimmy Rollins digs in now. And a good eye there.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to the right side. Boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Wise to just eat that. Otherwise, you risk throwing it into the dugout.
So up next, Willie Mays.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And first offering is fouled off at the belt and fires. Rollins off of first with 2 away. And that one ripped into right. Judge puts it away. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the 9th. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Griffin Jax. Hard hit right side in plenty of time to first, and Freeman is retired. And now the DH, Chipper Jones. That misses, and it's 1-0. Jax measures 6 feet 2 inches. He throws a slurve, a 4-seamer, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. In the air out to center, sizes this one up. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. So they're down to their final out. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. And that one ripped to left. And it goes just foul. Righty delivers. Almost got him. Clobbered to right field. Way back. Gone. That was blasted to the moon. And they cut into the deficit. It's 8-5. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. And he chases a high fastball there. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. Another one. Back-to-back homers. It's 8-6. Trey Turner with a chance now. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No ball. 2 strikes.
This could end it. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For the visitors, 7 runs on 13 hits.